Hey guys, this is EAS guy back at it again with another EAS scenario. This is a work of fiction. Any relation to real-life events is purely coincidental. This presentation contains loud sounds that may be disturbing. This presentation also contains valid emergency alert system tones. Misuse of emergency alert system tones is a felony and can put the offender in really bad legal trouble. The content creator will not be held responsible for anyone's misuse of valid emergency alert system tones. Viewer discretion is advised.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Memphis Police Department. At 4:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 911 has gotten an influx of calls and cannot be reached. If you have an emergency, do not call 911. If you have an emergency, call the Memphis Police Department at 901-545-2677. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and the Memphis Police Department. At 4:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time, hospitals have been overflowed with cases of the bubonic plague in Memphis, Tennessee. Symptoms of the bubonic plague include swollen lymph nodes in the groin, armpit, or neck, fever, chills, headache, fatigue, muscle aches, coughing, abdominal pain, extreme weakness, bleeding into the skin and other organs, gangrene, and death. The bubonic plague has a 60% mortality rate, but can be treated. If you are showing one or more of these symptoms, head to a hospital or clinic immediately. There are over 500 confirmed cases in Memphis, Tennessee. Please stay tuned to media for further information. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and the Tennessee State Police. A quarantine is put into effect for Memphis, Tennessee, until further notice. At 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, cases of the bubonic plague have skyrocketed and hospitals are overflowing. Symptoms of the bubonic plague include swollen lymph nodes in the groin, armpit, or neck, fever, chills, headache, fatigue, muscle aches, coughing, abdominal pain, extreme weakness, bleeding into the skin and other organs, gangrene, and death. If you are showing one or more of these symptoms, head to the nearest clinic immediately. Do not go to a hospital, because they are at full capacity. Do not go outside unless it is to go seek medical care. Do not attempt to enter or leave Memphis, Tennessee. You will be arrested and questioned. FEMA will set up emergency hospitals soon. There are over 1,500 cases and 250 deaths. Please stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Centers for Disease Control. At 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, high numbers of cases have been reported in multiple states. These states include North Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, Arkansas, and Alabama. All of the mentioned states and Tennessee are under a quarantine until further notice. Only leave your home if it is for medical purposes or an emergency. Symptoms of the bubonic plague include swollen lymph nodes in the groin, armpit, or neck, fever, chills, headache, fatigue, muscle aches, coughing, abdominal pain, extreme weakness, bleeding into the skin and other organs, gangrene, and death. Go to the nearest hospital immediately if you have one or more of these symptoms. Please stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the White House, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by, please stand by, please stand by. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please do not turn off your radio or television as this pertains to an ongoing national crisis. High amounts of cases of the bubonic plague have been reported in every state except Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, and Hawaii. These states are expected to rise in cases in the next 3 hours. Symptoms of the bubonic plague include swollen lymph nodes in the groin, armpit, or neck, fever, chills, headache, fatigue, muscle aches, coughing, abdominal pain, extreme weakness, bleeding into the skin and other organs, gangrene, and death. The bubonic plague is treatable, but supplies are low and it is only going to get worse. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use.
Ladies and gentlemen, a message from the President.
My fellow Americans, this is without a doubt the worst day in American history. As you all know, the bubonic plague has attacked humanity again, and this is going to be the worst outbreak in human history. Over 100,000 people have died in several hours. This is not likely to end humanity, as it is treatable. 25,000 people have been treated already. It will take decades, even centuries, to go back to normal though. But we will rise as one nation, under God, and come back stronger than ever. This will be a mass casualty situation. Stay safe. Thank you, and try to have a good day.
That was a message from the President. We now return to the emergency alert system.
Please stay tuned to local news outlets for more information on this dangerous situation. All clear. I repeat, all clear. The bubonic plague has been contained and is now no longer a threat. Get immunization shots at your local clinic as soon as possible. Repeating, the bubonic plague has been contained and is now no longer a threat. Get immunization shots at your local clinic as soon as possible. There have been 250 million deaths in the United States and around 2 billion across the world. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Normal programming may now resume.
That was another mock EAS scenario by that EAS guy. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe and share to a friend so more people can see this. Do not follow any instructions from this video. Do not use this video as a prank either. Thank you. Have a great day.